Have you ever wondered what it truly takes to live past 100? What if the secret to a long, healthy, and fulfilling life wasn't just about genetics, but rather a series of simple, powerful habits practiced daily? Imagine waking up every morning with energy, clarity, and a strong sense of purpose, even at the age of 100. Imagine living a life free from chronic illnesses, filled with love, meaningful connections, and a deep appreciation for every single day. Throughout history, humanity has searched for the key to longevity: fountain of youth myths, miracle diets, and anti-aging treatments. But what if the real answer isn't hidden in a lab or a magic pill, but in the everyday lives of real people who have already achieved this remarkable milestone? Across the globe, there are extraordinary regions known as blue zones, places where people live significantly longer than the average lifespan. These centenarians, individuals who have crossed the 100-year mark, have defied the odds and unlocked the secrets to a long and healthy life. But the real question is, how do they do it? What makes them different? Science has shown that while genetics play a role, it's our daily habits, mindset, and lifestyle choices that determine how long and how well we live. These centenarians don't just survive, they thrive. They wake up with purpose, they move naturally throughout their day, they eat foods that nourish their bodies, and they cultivate strong social connections that bring joy and meaning to their lives. They don't spend hours in the gym, count calories obsessively, or stress over every little thing. Instead, they live in harmony with their environment, embrace simplicity, and practice habits that have been passed down through generations. In this video, we're diving deep into the wisdom of the world's oldest and healthiest people. We'll explore the daily habits, rituals, and mindset shifts that have allowed them to live beyond a century with vitality and happiness. From their diets to their movement patterns, their stress-reducing practices to their strong sense of community, we're uncovering it all. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what it takes to live a longer life, but you'll have the tools to start implementing these secrets into your own routine. So, whether you dream of living past 100 or simply want to improve your health and well-being today, stay with us until the end. The insights you're about to hear could change your life forever. Let's begin. One of the most powerful secrets to living past 100 isn't found in a bottle of supplements or an advanced medical breakthrough. It's in the people around you. Centenarians across the world share a common trait. They prioritize family and social connections above all else. Research from the blue zones, regions where people live significantly longer than the global average, reveals that having a strong support system plays a crucial role in longevity. These long-lived individuals don't just live for themselves. They are deeply connected to their families, friends, and communities. They nurture close relationships, often living in multi-generational households where wisdom, love, and laughter are passed down through the years. In places like Okinawa, Japan, elders are part of lifelong social groups called moa, a circle of friends who support each other emotionally and financially throughout their lives. In Sardinia, Italy, family ties are so strong that aging parents and grandparents live with their children, receiving care, respect, and companionship every single day. But why does this matter so much? Studies show that strong social bonds can reduce stress, lower inflammation, and even increase life expectancy. Loneliness, on the other hand, has been linked to a higher risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and premature death. In other words, human connection isn't just a nice addition to life. It's a necessity for long-term health. Think about your own relationships. Do you make time to connect with loved ones? Do you surround yourself with people who uplift and support you? The world's centenarians remind us that longevity isn't just about diet and exercise. It's also about love, laughter, and meaningful relationships. By investing in relationships, nurturing family ties, and building a strong social network, you're not only adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. What if the secret to living a longer, healthier life wasn't just about what you eat or how much you exercise, but about why you wake up every morning? Research shows that having a strong sense of purpose can add years to your life, and centenarians around the world are living proof of this. They don't just drift through their days. They wake up with a clear mission, a sense of belonging, and a deep-rooted reason to keep going. This powerful driving force isn't just about personal fulfillment. It's a scientifically proven key to longevity. In Okinawa, Japan, one of the world's famous blue zones, they have a term for this: ikigai, which translates to a reason for being. It's the thing that brings joy and motivation to their lives every single day. Whether it's a lifelong passion, a commitment to family, or a dedication to their community, Okinawans believe that having a strong ikigai keeps them mentally and physically strong well into their 90s and 100s. Meanwhile, in Nicoya, Costa Rica, they call it plan de vida, a life plan that gives them direction and purpose throughout every stage of their existence. But what does science say? Studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose tend to live longer and healthier lives. Research published in JAMA Network Open found that individuals with a clear sense of purpose are 15% less likely to die prematurely. Another study from the National Institute on Aging suggests that having a purpose can reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, and even Alzheimer's. The reason? A sense of purpose keeps the mind engaged, reduces stress, and encourages healthier lifestyle choices. It provides a reason to stay active, to keep learning, and to maintain strong social connections, all of which are linked to increased lifespan. So what does purpose actually look like? For some, it's waking up every morning to tend to a garden, watching something they nurtured grow and flourish. For others, it's passing down wisdom, mentoring younger generations, or continuing to contribute to society in some way. Many centenarians remain deeply involved in their communities, volunteering, teaching, creating, or caring for family members. They don't see retirement as the end of their journey, but rather a new chapter filled with opportunities to stay engaged and inspired. Take, for example, Carmelo Flores, a Bolivian man who lived to be well over 100. He attributed his longevity not just to his diet, but to his daily purpose, walking miles each day, working outdoors, and remaining active in his community. Or consider Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, one of Japan's longest-living doctors, who continued treating patients and writing books well past his 100th birthday. His passion for helping others gave him an energy and vitality that defied his age. Now ask yourself, what drives you? What excites you? What makes you feel alive? Purpose doesn't have to be something grand. It can be as simple as taking care of a pet, helping a neighbor, or waking up each day with a goal in mind. The important thing is to find your own sense of meaning and hold on to it. Having a purpose doesn't just add years to your life, it adds life to your years. Whether you're 30, 50, or 90, it's never too late to discover what truly fuels your soul. Because in the end, it's not just about living long, it's about living well. If you want to unlock the secret to living past 100, you might not need a magic pill or an extreme diet plan. The answer could be right on your plate. Across the world's blue zones, regions where people live significantly longer than the global average, one dietary pattern remains consistent. Centenarians eat mostly plant-based foods. In Okinawa, Japan, the elderly thrive on a diet rich in sweet potatoes, tofu, seaweed, and fresh vegetables. In Sardinia, Italy, they consume plenty of whole grains, beans, and garden-grown produce, complemented by small amounts of dairy from sheep and goats. Over in Nicoya, Costa Rica, the diet revolves around beans, corn, and tropical fruits, providing essential nutrients that fuel their long, active lives. And in Loma Linda, California, a community of Seventh-day Adventists known for their extraordinary longevity, plant-based meals, nuts, and whole grains are dietary staples. But why does this matter? Science has consistently shown that diets rich in legumes, whole grains, vegetables, and nuts are directly linked to longer life expectancy. Studies from the Blue Zones Project reveal that 95% of centenarians' diets come from plants, with only occasional consumption of meat, usually as a small side dish rather than the main focus of a meal. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition indicates that plant-based diets reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, all of which are major contributors to premature aging. One key ingredient found in almost every centenarian's diet: legumes, beans, lentils, and chickpeas are packed with fiber, protein, and essential vitamins that promote gut health and stabilize blood sugar. Studies suggest that eating just one serving of beans per day can add years to your life. Another secret: healthy fats from nuts, seeds, and olive oil, which help reduce inflammation and support brain health. But longevity isn't just about what you eat. It's also about how you eat. Centenarians often grow their own food, preparing meals from fresh, local ingredients rather than processed, store-bought options. They also practice mindful eating, consuming food in moderation and stopping when they feel about 80% full, a principle known as hara hachi bu in Okinawa. So, what can you learn from the world's longest living people? Shift your focus toward whole, plant-based foods. Fill your plate with beans, leafy greens, nuts, and whole grains. Reduce processed foods and excess meat, and embrace the power of natural, unrefined ingredients. Because in the end, it's not just about eating to survive. It's about nourishing your body for a long, vibrant, and fulfilling life. Imagine living in a world where you never feel bloated, sluggish, or weighed down by heavy meals. For the long-lived Okinawans of Japan, this isn't just a dream, it's a way of life. They follow an ancient Confucian principle called hara hachi bu, which simply means, stop eating when you're 80% full. Unlike modern diets that focus on restriction, calorie counting, or extreme fasting, hara hachi bu is about mindful eating. It's a practice that allows the body to digest efficiently, prevents overeating, and naturally maintains a healthy weight, key factors in promoting longevity. Research has shown that consistently eating in moderation can lower the risk of obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. But why is this 80% rule so powerful? When we eat until we're completely full, our stomachs stretch beyond their natural capacity, leading to digestive stress, increased inflammation, and weight gain. On the other hand, stopping just before reaching full capacity allows the body to process food more efficiently, reducing oxidative stress, a major contributor to aging. So, how can you apply hara hachi bu in your own life? Try serving meals on smaller plates, eating more slowly, and listening to your body's signals. Instead of rushing to clear your plate, pause, breathe, and ask yourself, am I truly hungry, or just eating out of habit? Because longevity isn't just about what you eat, it's about how you eat. Could a glass of wine be one of the secrets to a long and healthy life? While excessive alcohol consumption is harmful, research on blue zones, places where people consistently live past 100, suggests that moderate alcohol intake may actually contribute to longevity. Take Sardinia, Italy, for example. This region is home to some of the world's longest living men, and one thing they have in common: they enjoy a daily glass of locally made red wine, particularly Canina. This type of wine is rich in polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and protect the heart. Similarly, in Ikaria, Greece, another blue zone, centenarians often drink homemade wine during meals, promoting relaxation and strengthening social bonds. Research has found that moderate alcohol consumption, especially when paired with food and enjoyed in a communal setting, can improve cardiovascular health, boost good cholesterol, and even extend lifespan. But moderation is key. In these longevity hotspots, alcohol isn't consumed to escape stress. It's part of a balanced lifestyle, often enjoyed with fresh, plant-based meals and meaningful conversations. So if you choose to drink, do it the Blue Zone's way, in moderation, with good company, and never in excess. In a world that glorifies hustle culture and sleepless nights, the longest living people on Earth follow a different rhythm, one that prioritizes rest. Centenarians across the blue zones know that quality sleep isn't just about feeling refreshed. It's about giving the body the time it needs to heal, restore, and thrive. Studies show that people who consistently sleep 7 to 9 hours per night have a lower risk of heart disease, obesity, and cognitive decline. Sleep is when the body repairs cells, strengthens the immune system, and consolidates memories, all crucial for longevity. In Okinawa, Japan, and Nicoya, Costa Rica, elders follow the natural cycle of the sun, waking up early and going to bed at a consistent time. They also embrace daily naps, a practice scientifically proven to lower stress levels and improve heart health. So, if you want to live longer and feel better, don't sacrifice sleep. Set a bedtime routine, avoid screens before bed, and allow your body the rest it deserves. Because sometimes the secret to a longer life is as simple as getting a good night's sleep. They say you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. And when you look at centenarians around the world, you'll notice one thing: they never stop learning. Whether it's reading, playing musical instruments, solving puzzles, or engaging in deep conversations, the world's longest living people keep their minds sharp well into their 90s and beyond. Scientists agree. Mental stimulation helps build new neural connections, preventing cognitive decline and conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia. In Loma Linda, California, many centenarians engage in lifelong learning through reading and studying spiritual texts. In Sardinia, Italy, elders frequently play board games and challenge their minds with problem-solving activities. Meanwhile, in Okinawa, Japan, elders practice ikigai, a philosophy of finding purpose through continuous growth and curiosity. Keeping the brain active isn't just about preserving memory. It's about staying engaged with life. So, pick up a new book, challenge yourself with a puzzle, or start a hobby you've always wanted to try. Because the key to longevity isn't just in the body, it's in the mind. So, what's the real secret to living past 100? It's not found in expensive supplements, high-tech medical treatments, or extreme diets. Instead, it's rooted in simple, timeless habits: nurturing strong relationships, eating mindfully, staying active, getting enough rest, and finding purpose in everyday life. Across the blue zones, centenarians don't chase longevity. They live well, and as a result, they live long. They wake up each day with a sense of purpose, share meals with loved ones, and keep their minds and bodies engaged. They don't just add years to their lives, they add life to their years. And the best part? These habits aren't reserved for a select few. You don't have to be born in Okinawa or Sardinia to benefit from them. By making small, intentional changes, eating more plant-based meals, prioritizing sleep, surrounding yourself with positive people, and finding joy in daily life, you too can create a lifestyle that fosters health, happiness, and longevity. So, which of these habits will you start incorporating today? The journey to a longer, healthier life begins right now.